Good afternoon. It's great to be here once again with one more video. Let's talk about vaccines. I'm not going to get too deep into it. I'm no special scientist. I am a born-again Christian, though. So it kind of gives me a little bit of knowledge. Let's talk about this. First of all, there's a short documentary. It's a decent one if you haven't been paying attention for the last 20 years, but there's a it's called Plandemic. P-L-A-N-demic. So it can be an eye-opener for some, but there are those of us who have been working on this a long time and just watching and seeing the writings on the wall. Again, I guess I was fortunate. I had a father who taught me about a lot of these things way back. Wasn't big on playing catch with me or riding a bike. But boy, could he tell me about all these other things, government, science, and what they've been planning, diseases, and how many more that'll be coming out that are man-made, all the controversies and conspiracies that'll happen. Well, I'll be. He was right. Thought he was crazy, though. So, and I start to feel his pain because people thought I was crazy. When I said that a year and a half ago, even in a video I made, a year and a half ago, I had said, I apologize, by the way, if I keep looking back and forth, I am driving. A year and a half ago, I said churches will be closing down. It's just a matter of time. Churches will be closing down, and some will just fall into disrepair because they can't get back in them, or not allowed to. I also believe that they'll close down on both government ideas and taxes. They'll revoke eventually your 501c3s, and you're going to owe them money. I'm just saying. But, listen, they've been pushing vaccines for years. They have had so many guilt trips about vaccines for years. Do you hate your child? I've seen some really nasty ones over the years. You know, basically insinuating you hate. You know, for the love of your child. For the love. Man, wow. So here's the deal. I haven't had a vaccination in 10 years. I got majorly sick 2 times. Once was completely on me. It was a time when I was eating very unhealthy. I was anti-vaccine then. I was very unhealthy, eating really bad food, not drinking water. I had to get an IV in my arm for, not silicone, I think it's called saline. I apologize if I got that wrong. But I had to have that put in me. It was real bad. But after that, I had one actual flu. Lasted 3 days, I believe it was. It lasted 3 days, got over it, and moved on. How about that? But other than that, been healthy. Overall, been healthy that whole time. So they want to push this, and they're coming harder. What do you think this coronavirus is? Another form of killing people and pushing more vaccines. You hear it all the time. You know, the only way we're going to solve this problem is vaccines, people. You're not getting out there like you should. You're not listening. There are a lot of people who aren't listening. I love the fact that there are people who say they're anti-vax and they get nailed for it. There are a lot of people who don't say that they are. They will just say, I don't want to get into that type of conversation. It's a personal whether I get it or I don't get it. A lot of those people don't get it. I mean, why don't get it? They don't get the vax. And I'm on their side with it. And I won't ever get it. And I won't ever give it to children. Listen, the military took it. They had a problem. This has been an issue a long time. Look at the success rate of when you get all these vaccines, please. It's not very high. Or I'm sorry, maybe Dr. Fauci would call it an antidotal. It's not a big enough number. It's antidotal. All right, I don't want to make this video too long. Got a lot of things going on right now. Got some things I want to talk about, but yeah. Am I anti-vax? I guess. Unless you come with something therapeutic that I think is very worthy. But I will go back to one thing. I never used to like to use the word holistic because, no offense out there, people who are holistic, you're kind of nutty. I know I just made judgment, but you get weird sometimes. Some of them like talk to the plants. I don't know. That's not my thing, but hey, if you're healthy, good for you. That's awesome. I'm glad you're healthy. But more importantly, you might want to accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. Then you're really going to be healthy. You're really going to be healthy. Well, as always, thank you for tuning into my video. I appreciate it. God bless. I love you, and have a fantastic day.